Alrighty, so we're back for season 44 against Newn for our first war. Now, I am going to bring in Blade, Luke Cage, and Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's there just for synergy, and I rank forward Luke Cage recently, I think it was yesterday, just for this tactic because he should be pretty dang helpful for a lot of bleed immune fights, and he does a ridiculous amount of damage because those withers count towards his damage, which is super nice because he does more damage based on debuffs. Now, I'm super excited about this season because this is going to be a Blade season where he's an absolute monster. Now, I'm super excited that I'm going to use him almost every single war because he is probably my favorite champ in this game. Now, this fight was pretty simple. Just had to worry about roll with the punches. I can't parry him, as you can see right there. Like his parry was super short because of the roll with the punches. So he does have the slow on him, so I don't have to worry about him evading, which makes life a lot easier. I can just kind of take it nice and easy, bait heavies if I need to, parry, and then just go straight for the hit. But with the ridiculous amount of bleed damage off the parries, it goes down pretty quick. Now, I do have the Ghost Rider synergy, so that way I fight any villain this war, I'm going to do a lot more damage, and I'm also going to reduce their ability accuracy. Now, that is super handy here because Blade is just a monster against Doom now with that synergy, and as well as the new tactic that every time you knock him down, you put a slow on them, which means Doom isn't going to get his aura. Gotta love it when Doom doesn't get his aura. It makes the fight a piece of cake. Other than that, this node does have the placebo if I use the same attack twice in a row. So what I like to do when I have these nodes is I like to parry, light, medium, light, medium. That way it's different every single time. I still get a 4-hit combo rather than a 3-hit combo if I'm trying any other way, and it makes it pretty dang easy to just keep going with it. As you can see, Blade shut that one down because I ended with a medium and went back in after a medium. Same here. So Blade was shutting down the node pretty much anyways, which makes it super easy. And we're just baiting specials. He doesn't get his aura because he has the slow on him, and then he just bleeds to death because Blade's bleed is ridiculous. Now, I'm going to do Path 4 in Section 2. It's going to be Kindred on the first fight, which really worried me. It was probably the most nerve-wracking fight of the war for me early when I first looked at the assignments. So, I've never fought Kindred in a war. I've fought them maybe 3 or 4 times. I can't even remember if I did the EQ for them. I was just kind of I was busy at work and didn't really want to do much EQ, so I just kind of let that one go by the wayside, I'm pretty sure. But I dueled, talked to Taters about the game plan, the strategy with this one, because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't totally sure what I needed to do in order to make this fight uh, go down without any problem whatsoever. So he taught me how to dex the first part of the special one, dash in and then block immediately so I can punish that special one, which turns off the degen. So, well, it doesn't turn it off, but it makes it so you stop gaining those charges like I have up in the top left where I'm at 16 right now. Because I don't want to get to, I think it's 50, and then you start degenning. I should know that. But essentially here it's paused because I punished that special one. The pause is almost up, so now we're going to bait it out, dash in, block, and then punish again. So I got 1 stack on me. So we are going to finish this fight without ever degenning because Blade's a monster. And there we go, got the aura, but I also got rooted. I was far enough away because his SP2 pushed me way back and went down without a problem. This fight looked like the easiest fight on paper to me. Didn't really seem like anything. Kind of talked it through. Basically, just make it easy. Now, I do make one very crucial mistake in this fight, though, because I didn't fully understand the attacker tactic. Now, if I would have read it again, I probably would have understood it, but for whatever reason, I just didn't understand that you have to throw a heavy or you have to knock them down. It doesn't have to be a heavy in order to put the slow on them. So, me, being the brilliant person I am, I dash right into this, and she is unstoppable. Good thing I had my invul boost, but guess what? I do it again because I'm an idiot. So, now we wait out the unstoppable here, and we're going to throw a special too. Just because, how that damage is nuts. We need to get some damage down. So now, bait that. She has the slow on her, so we're okay. And we're just going to keep going at her. Now, she is unblockable here because I did get that second power sting on me. Now, she sits back in the corner, holds her special until I'm about to hit her. Haven't been interrupted by a special like that in a long time. Now, the issue is she's unblockable, so I have to get a intercept or else I die. Thankfully, I weave one in, get her down. Now, this fight was terrifying. We talked this fight over so long in the manager, or not the manager, the officer chat, because it's tough. It's so tough. Now, what I should have done here is shown you my masteries, what I went in with. I went in with 0 in the proficiency tree, so I had no parry, I had no dex, I had nothing in that tree. It was literally 0. So we took it off because it has stun reflect. But the cool thing about Blade is you can parry well-timed block without the parry mastery, and you still apply the bleed. So since it is polka dot power, I need the bleeds on him as much as possible in order to make this fight even fathomable about working. So I don't have any buffs I'm gaining because I don't have dex. Blade doesn't gain any other buffs whatsoever, so he's not going to go unstoppable, which is super nice. But I do bait out an SP1 here. Now, the cool thing about this attacker tactic is you don't have to sit this out because it reduces the damage back. So as you can see, I was totally fine taking that. And now we just keep recycling SP2s because I threw a bunch of power back boosts on. But the other thing about Blade is I have him at Sig 200, so I am regenning like crazy through the brute force. If I didn't have Blade and I was stuck where I was just, he was holding his special like that, I'd be screwed because I degened at 1200 a tick, but Blade said, you know what? It don't matter. So we ended up losing against Newn. Pretty cool war. Got to use a lot of Blade. I'm hoping that stays par for the course. Wow, 60 bleeds in a fight. That's pretty neat. But we'll be back at it again in a few days. I'm hoping to upload every single war this season because I'm going to have a ton of fun, especially with Blade. So, everybody, thanks for coming and watching. I'm excited for this season and hope to see you guys around. Good luck.